When someone you love so much chooses to leave, the world feels as if it's lost its color. There's an emptiness that's hard to explain, memories that keep swirling around in your head, and questions that never seem to be answered. But beneath all that, life still offers a chance to heal, albeit slowly. The first step toward recovery isn't to forget, but rather to accept that what happened is part of your journey. Allow yourself to feel everything that comes: sadness, disappointment, anger, even painful longing. Don't suppress these feelings, because only by acknowledging them can you begin to manage them. Emotional wounds won't heal if they're hidden, but they will slowly fade if faced with courage. Slowly, forgive not for the person who left you, but for yourself. Forgiveness means releasing the burden that's holding you back so you can walk more easily. Then, try to rediscover who you are without them. Discover things you might have forgotten, simple habits that bring you peace, dreams you put on hold, or little things that make you smile for no reason. You don't have to forget, just learn to make peace. Refill your days with healthy and meaningful routines. Writing can be a good escape, pouring out your feelings in words so your heart can breathe. If you feel weak, take care of yourself. Get enough sleep, eat well, and give yourself time to truly rest. Even emotional wounds need a strong body to heal. Amidst all the loss, try to see the meaning behind the separation. Perhaps the departure isn't a form of punishment, but rather the universe's way of showing us a new direction. Sometimes, losing someone actually allows us to rediscover ourselves, something we lost in the process of loving. Lean on those who still have family, friends, or anyone who cares. They may not be able to replace the person who left, but they can be a small light guiding you out of the darkness of loss. And if you have faith, draw your heart closer to God. In the silence of prayer, there is a peace that no one can give. Time will pass, and before you know it, the wound will slowly heal. Not completely, but healed enough to no longer hurt you as it once did. You will smile again, not because you've forgotten, but because you've learned to let go. Ultimately, being left behind isn't the end of your story. It's just a pause, an opportunity to write a new chapter in your life, this time with a stronger, wiser, and more loving heart towards yourself. Everyone wants to live a happy life. We chase it through many things: success, love, money, recognition, or great achievements that often seem far ahead. Yet over time, we begin to realize that happiness is not something found at the end of the road, but something that grows from how we walk through life every day. A happy life doesn't mean a life without problems. True happiness often comes from the ability to keep smiling in the midst of hardship. When the storm arrives, it doesn't mean your life is over, it simply means the universe is teaching you strength, patience, and the meaning of gratitude. The key to happiness is often simple: stop comparing your life to someone else's. Everyone walks their own path and moves at their own pace. What looks perfect in others might be hiding struggles you can't see. Focus on your own journey, and celebrate every small step you've taken. Learn to appreciate the little things that often go unnoticed: the warmth of the morning sun, laughter shared with friends, a kind word from your parents, or even a cup of coffee that keeps you company in silence. Happiness doesn't always come in grand forms, sometimes it hides in the smallest things you take for granted. Live with gratitude. When you start counting blessings instead of shortcomings, the world feels much lighter. Gratitude opens your heart, and a heart that is open is the best home for happiness. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you allow yourself to be happy. Life will never be flawless, and in that imperfection, we learn to love ourselves as we are. Happiness isn't about having everything, but about realizing that what you have right now is already enough to make you smile. Live sincerely. Chase the dreams you believe in, be kind without expecting anything in return, and love others with an honest heart. In the end, happiness doesn't come from how much you gain, but from how much you give, to others and to yourself. Life is short. Don't spend your days regretting the past or worrying about the future. Live in the present, wholeheartedly. Enjoy your journey, because in every step, in every breath, there is a reason to be grateful, and that is where true happiness lies.